to part 2 of my springtime card making and craft haul. This is probably going to be my favorite video of them all because this is going to be lawn fun. I'm going to show you everything that I purchased from Lawn Fawn. Most of this is from their spring 2019 release. I have a couple, just a couple of very small things restocking otherwise that I picked up from Lawn Fawn. Now these came from a variety of different shops, and because this is the spring release, I did do a lot of pre-orders as well with various different shops. And I kind of purchased stuff here and there as I could afford it. Most of the places start free shipping at the $25 level. So, you know, I would place a $25 order here, $30 order here. I basically earn the money for my craft supplies myself from selling my crafts and my cards. And also I save up other things like Ibotta rebate money and Saving Star rebate money, all of my Ebates checks, everything kind of just gets saved into a pile, and I do big craft shopping, a big haul. I mean, I shop throughout the year, but the big hauls for me are right around Black Friday with all the sales, and then of course with the spring release. And also a big factor that was for me this year is I had a lot of rewards points built up from a lot of my favorite sites. So I was able to cash out on all of those, and probably the biggest one was I had a $100 rewards credit from one of my favorite sites. So that obviously went a very long way towards my craft supplies. And plus Lawn Fawn is my favorite, so I buy a lot. I make no apologies. So let's go ahead and get started. This stuff came from Hallmark Scrapbook. It came from Scrapbook Pal, and it came from Marker Pop. So those are the three main places in which I purchased my Lawn Fawn this year, and I will have links to those down below if you are interested in checking them out. Some stuff may be sold out by now, but they do restock, so definitely make sure to click the little buttons to get notified by email if you're looking for something to come back into stock. That's also how they know how much to reorder as well. So those are definitely very handy. So where do we begin? I have no idea where to begin. I have different little piles built up all around me. I did not buy the whole release, but I did buy quite a bit from the release. Let us go ahead and get started with probably the most simplest thing that I have to show off right here to my right here. I picked up the Spanish Sayings Scripty Sentiment set from Lawn Fawn here. A couple of different sayings written in Spanish. I know hola, and I know this one. The other ones I'm probably going to have to look up. Muchas gracias is thank you. I get some requests frequently enough, a couple times a month, to make cards with, or to redo my cards with a Spanish sentiment on them. I don't speak Spanish, so it's a little bit trickier for me to, you know, handwrite properly something that I don't understand what I'm doing. So I thought that this would be really helpful. A nice little investment in more of the business side. I don't normally buy supplies just for my card making business, but I don't know anybody that speaks Spanish as their first language in my personal life. So I probably would just use these mostly for customers. And here it is, Spanish Scripty Sayings. So this is a really nice set. I don't have any of the other Scripty Saying sets from Lawn Fawn, so I thought this was a good place to start, and if I like it, I might invest in some more. Another thing that I picked up that's just a straight sentiment set is I grabbed the Reveal Wheel Sentiments for spring. I love the Reveal Wheel. I just thought this was a nice addition. I did pick up the holiday one as well, and I didn't have time to use it this past year, so I thought that I would just keep the collection going in different sentiments. And of course you can mix and match them with all sorts of different sets. I thought this one would be fun for Mother's Day and Father's Day because it has the dad and the mom as well. And I went ahead and grabbed the stencils that they have for the Reveal Wheel templates. If you've been with me for any length of time, when the Reveal Wheel came out last year, I actually made my own stencil. I had the idea to do a stencil because placing the sentiments on the Reveal Wheel at a very particular spot was really annoying. So I made my own stencil. But mine were out of paper, so the reason why I invested in these is because they're plastic and they're washable, and they're certainly a lot more durable than my paper one, which had to be remade a couple of different times. They have two different stencil packs. They have the seasonal ones for the different shapes, and then they have, this is just the basic standard one. I just picked up the basic standard one because I don't have a lot of the little accessory sets that cut the different shapes on the reveal wheel. I don't have like the leaf one or the Easter egg one. I didn't get any of those. So I just keep it very straight, just kind of something that I'm doing to save money, not kind of investing in a lot of those different accessories. So I just invested in this basic stencil set. Get these back in the bag and move this along. So there we go. One of the things that I did when the different orders started coming in is I just kind of put them in a little tote next to me, and so I no longer remember where I got everything specifically. But again, I'll have the shops, and if I can think of it, I'll have the items listed down below for you as well. A fun little restock thing. I grabbed another Lawn Fawn glue just to have on hand. This is my favorite glue. I go through a lot of it. I grabbed one of those. I grabbed the Year 9 stamp set, the Let's Taco About It stamp and coordinating die set. Really cute. I actually picked up 2 of these because one of them was for a giveaway that I did quite a while back on my channel that's already closed, and when I received my order, I made sure to send my recipient her prize right off the bat. And I know for a fact that she's gotten it and she's been playing with it because she's been sending me photos of the cards that she's made, and they're really cute. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun. I have some fun ideas for that. Actually, I'm filming this on a Tuesday right now, and Taco Tuesday is really big in our house. So I have some ground turkey thawing for tacos tonight for dinner, actually. Really cute. And then I picked up the Llama Tell You stamp set from Lawn Fawn. Just this really teeny little stamp set. Llama Tell You How Much I Like You. You can mix and match these sentiments with a ton of other sets. It's kind of the same font. I thought that would be fun. My husband likes this one as well, and he's been kind of giving me some ideas. I haven't had a chance to open this one up and use it yet, but really cute. So that's what I picked up for the 2 little standalone sets. Let's see, for paper, I picked up the Lawn Fundamentals cardstock in spring. I've never purchased any of the Lawn Fawn cardstocks in general, and the glitter cardstock in specific, but I thought that I would give it a try because I really liked the colors. And I love, in comparing to some of the other sparkle cardstocks which have been coming out recently from some of the big brands, it's that great no mess glitter. It's kind of, I don't even know how they do it. I don't even know. It's great. And something I didn't know or didn't realize or didn't pay too much attention is you only get 1 sheet of each color, and I think this was like $6 or $7. So if I was kind of cognizant of what I was doing as I was throwing it into my cart, I probably would have skipped it just because it's a bit higher of a price point than I normally like to pay for supplies. I'm sure that it's totally worth it. It feels great. Look at how gorgeous that blue is. The iridescence in here. I'm sure it's totally worth it, but I'm cheap. I probably wouldn't have done it if I was thinking a little bit smarter as I was placing my order, but I'm glad to have it, and I will test it out, and if I like it, which I'm sure that I will, I'll keep an eye out for future sales. Also for paper, Lawn Fawn came out with 3 different pattern packs this year for spring, and I pick up the 6x6 versions because they're a lot easier to store. So they picked up, though their speckled one has been out of stock everywhere, like I was too late to order it, so I don't have that one yet to show you, but it is. I did find it again. It's been restocked at Hallmark Scrapbook, so it is in my shopping cart waiting to check out next time I place an order with them. But they have a Spring Fling and the, oh goodness, now I gotta find it, and the Really Rainbow Scallops. So let me show you the Spring Fling here. Really pretty, and these are the different floral prints that you get, and these are the different sort of solid backgrounds. This one's a little bit multicolored, and it's really cute. We got a little bit of the story behind this. The different patterns are named after different employees in the office of Lawn Fawn. Really cute. And this is the Really Rainbow Scallops, which I thought was fun. This one's my favorite one right here. Now I have a little bit of a story to tell you. I ordered the papers from, I know that this is where this came from. I ordered them from Scrapbook Pal. And they actually sent me a text message. I thought that was so cool to let me know when they were packing my order that their shipment of Spring Fling paper packs that they got came to them damaged. So they were going to be sending me one of the damaged ones, and I could see what I can make out of it, you know, just try to get some use out of it. And they did. And I have it right here, and actually you can see that I kind of cut into it, and I've been using it anyway, because it just really, like, the only damage was that the glue binding was broken, so some of the pages were loose and some of the corners were a little bit a little bit folded, but it was still perfectly usable for me. So they sent this to me and I've been using it. And then they said they were going to send in the replacement when they received the replacements, and they did do that. So thank you, Scrapbook Pal. So this is the new one. So I have a backup all ready for when I use up this one. Really pretty on this. And then I did grab, also for Paper for Lawn Fawn, I did grab the Really Rainbow paper pack. This is not new, but I've been kind of waiting to get my hands on it for a while. And I figured while I was placing an order, I might as well grab this as well. So again, this one's not new, but I still wanted it. So, and a lot of the Think colors work with the Really Rainbow scallops. So there we go with the paper. I didn't get any of the plain colored cardstock. I have so much colored cardstock that I really need to be using some of that stuff up before I invest in new ones. So that is why I have not tried any of those. Let's talk about die sets, just straight die sets. Now, I said that I wasn't going to do it because I have a Cricut and I use my Cricut for cut files. I wasn't going to do it. I don't normally invest in a lot of straight die sets unless they're interactive, because I do have that Cricut and I can make a lot of different cut files for stuff like that. And I have a nice Mushroom House one, but I decided to get the Mushroom House anyway. I haven't had a chance to use this one yet, but it's adorable, and I think the real kicker for me was watching the introduction video. It's just adorable. All the little pieces and the losing it just really, I'm not sure how I'm going to like using it, but it was just so cute. I thought that I would invest in it anyway. Again, I haven't had a chance to play with it, but I am looking forward to it. And the fact that the little door can open or close, that kind of sealed the deal for me. Yeah, I'm really happy that I invested in this, so I can't wait to give it a try. And I like the idea so much that I actually bought two. I'm going to do a giveaway on my channel for the second one coming up soon, so pay attention to that. Hopefully sometime in March or April we will have the giveaway for the second one. But I did while I bought one, I bought the other. And actually, speaking of Scrapbook Pal, I know this came from Scrapbook Pal. I bought two of them at the same time, and when they texted me about the paper, they asked me if I meant to order two of these at that time. So I thought that was really cool. That's really cool customer service to make sure that that I really meant to do what I was doing. And then, of course, to go along with that, I grabbed the mushroom border because I had to. I love the little grass border here. The mushroom border is adorable, and I love that you get the little extra pieces here that you can die cut. Different little caps for the mushrooms, just gorgeous. So that's what I got for dies. I didn't invest in any other straight die sets, except for, I did end up getting the Magic Picture Changer, and I grabbed the Magic Picture Changer add-on. I've already been using these, so I don't have the original packaging has been put away, and I've kind of transferred everything to my big pocket anyway. It does not fit. I don't have one in front of me, but it does not fit in my standard size storage pocket, so I had to pull out one of the big ones. These are the ones that I would normally use to store like 6x8 stamp sets, like from my Hero Arts kits. Yeah, and I put them in a big marker. So these are the pieces that come with the Magic Picture Changer, and then this is the add-on, and this is an alternative little tab option for the add-on. I'm sure in the future they'll come out with a wide variety of different things. I've used it. I've made a couple of cards. I'm kind of experimenting with different kinds of cardstock that works best with it. I've been using the most success that I've been having is using my Spectrum Noir paper and then doing some Spectrum Noir coloring on the backgrounds. One thing that I've already figured out already for me that was a lot easier. Actually, let me show you one of the cards that I made. I made this card for my friend Michelle right here. And look at how cute it is. Oh. It's so cute. This area here, I mean, you're just a small little restricted area in which to color your pattern that's going to show up on the Magic Picture Changer part here. So, and I first started just making like a pencil outline here and then trying to erase it, and that wasn't really working very well. So I took this piece right here, which is this border right here, and the inside area here is where the image is, and I die cut one of those out of some scrap paper, and I've been using this as my template now. So I will washi tape this to my surface and make sure that I'm just stamping my pattern inside of here. So I know that whatever I do, just inside of this box here is the pattern that's going to show up on my Magic Picture Changer. That's been just super easy for me now, and now I'm just, that was the worst part for me, was figuring out where to place my little scene that I wanted to draw, because you don't die cut it until after you do your scene, because you can't really color over these cuts in the paper. And that was the biggest part, and now everything just puts together really easy. So this is definitely a really fun investment, and I'm happy to have this. I don't think, it's not super time consuming, but it's not fast either. So this probably isn't something that I'll be mass producing for sale. This will just be something that I'll be doing for fun cards for my family and friends. Really cool. And it's kind of an investment. I think that the cash price on the just original, the original die set is $40. And then of course the add-on, which is optional, and I did get the add-on, and this is the cut here that you get from the add-on, and I did use the pole from the add-on here as well. So they work really, really well together. I'm really glad to have them. This is definitely a splurge. This is not something that you need, but it is very fun. And you can see I use some of the, this is what I use some of the FAWN papers for. So to go along with this, I grabbed the 2 stamp sets that they have. They're before and afters that make the before and after scenes here. So this one that I used for this card here is the Rain or Shine before and afters, and it makes this little scene. And you can see it's really small because it's got to fit into the little box here, which is perfectly fine. These obviously you can use on other cards, so I did pick up the coordinating dies to go along with this in case I make a card with it that doesn't involve the Magic Picture Changer. Something, if you only plan to use these for Magic Picture Changers, aside from the people that don't mind fussy cutting, because there are people that don't mind doing that to save money on the dies. I'm not one of them. I hate fussy cutting. I would rather just buy the die and be done with it. If you just plan to use this with your Magic Picture Changer, don't bother investing in the dies. But you can't use, as far as I know anyway, you can't use die cut images with this scene because the paper would get caught. It has to stay very flat and very smooth in order to work. This wouldn't move very well over a die cut because it would get caught underneath the paper from the die cut. So again, you do not need the dies if you're only going to use these with the Magic Picture Changer. And of course, if you're a fussy cutter anyway, then you definitely don't need the dies. I thought that I might use this in a card, so that's why I grabbed the dies. But as you can see, I haven't even used them yet. So maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe that was a wrong choice for me. And the other before and afters set that they've designed to use with the Magic Picture Changer, but you could certainly use it on its own, is the Get Well before and afters. And look at all these adorable little images here, before and after animals in various stages of sick and well. Very cute. And I did grab the coordinating dies with this because this is a great Get Well set anyway, just on its own. So you don't even need the Magic Picture Changer for that. And I did grab the dies for this. A lot of the characters are sized, unlike this one, which is kind of developed for a very small background scene. These characters kind of fit in proportionate size-wise with a lot of the other FAWN sets, so you could definitely mix and match this one with a lot of ease. So if you like to die cut, I would recommend grabbing the die cuts for this, even if you are planning to use the Magic Picture Changer with that. And of course, you could use any stamp set that you want with the Magic Picture Changer. The possibilities are limitless as long as it fits within this box here. Let me grab a little ruler. As long as the scene that you want to do fits within that spot, you can do whatever you want with it. It's about 2 inches by 2 inches. So there you go. Really fun investment. And that is the Get Well before and afters. Let's get all this aside. Blah. So let's segue right into the just straight stamp and die sets that I picked up. This one I grabbed, and I've already used it. I don't have a project to show you right now, though. This is the Roarsome from FAWN, and this one would coordinate pretty well with the Roar Tyrannosaurus set that they came out, just the single stamp that they came out last Valentine's Day, so that'll coordinate really well with this. Even the font is the same. Actually, let me grab that real quick and I'll show it to you. Here's the little Roar set right here, this small little 2x3 set. And this was Valentine's Day 2018, I think, is when this one came out. Really cute. And as you can see, it must be the same artist that drew them. It fits in very nicely with the scene, and you'll notice this one doesn't have a T-Rex in it, and it's probably because it was meant to, or designed to coordinate with this one here. So all together they make a nice, fun, complete set. And even the font is the same size and shape, or pattern rather, in the same size, so those could coordinate together as well. Very fun, very cute, and I did grab the coordinating dies to go with that. Of course, I picked up the Oh Gnome set. Absolutely adorable. Can't wait to get started. And this one even includes a couple of sentiments that are sized to go with the reveal wheel, which I thought was pretty clever. Really cute set, and this one is going to go really well with some mushroom houses. And I also have a stamp set from Sunny Studios that I think might go well with this. Actually, give me a second, I'll grab that one too. I should have planned this better. Okay, so this is the set from Sunny Studios, and it's called Home Sweet Gnome, and it came out back in fall of 2018, I think. So as you can see, some of the gnomes, these ones are a little bit bigger, so maybe those won't coordinate very well together. But I think that the mushrooms would work well together, and even you could pick and choose some of the different little small accessories here to mix and match and make different scenes. I really like this little pumpkin house. And of course these gnomes would look really cute with the mushroom house as well. So I thought that this one just kind of, normally I don't like to have more than one stamp set of the same kind of theme, but I thought this kind of builds a little bit more, and kind of, you can get a little bit more use out of them both by combining them together. So I thought that was worth the investment. And of course I picked up the coordinating dies to go with this as well. Okay, so the last 4x6 stamp set that I picked up with the coordinating dies is the Be Happy punny set, and I've already used this. That's why it's a little stained. Really cute. My daughter's nickname is Sweet Pea, or just we call her Pea a lot. So I thought this would be really fun to make some cards for her. She's of course seen this set. She's one of the ones that use these already because they're so cute. Just a really fun set to play with, and I do like that there's little tendrils here, and there are die cuts. Coordinated die cuts for the tendrils too, so you could build a really fun sort of complicated card just using those tendrils to embellish it with. Really cute. And if you don't feel like coloring your little peas, you can use the solid stamp here. So that is Be Happy. And then, oh my goodness, we are nearing the end of the Lawn Fawn pile. The last thing that I picked up from Lawn Fawn was I grabbed some of their new double-sided tape to give that a try. As you can see, these rolls are huge. They're like twice as long as a score tape. I grabbed the 1/8 of an inch just to give it a test it out and kind of compare it to the brand name score tape, which is my favorite for the 1/8 of an inch. And then I grabbed 2 rolls of the 1/4 inch. I use 1/4 inch the most, so I thought that I would grab 2 of those. So I haven't had a chance to use these yet. I actually have a lot of other tape that I'm trying to use up before it, but I will let you know when I get a chance to open these up and use them. I do like that they're nice big rolls though. It's 165 feet. Pretty cool. Anyway, so that is it for my huge Lawn Fawn haul. I'm still kind of like, woo! Blown away at how much stuff that we have here. And between you and me, it'll be nice that this haul is over. I can start getting some of this stuff put away because it's kind of taken over my area over here. But I hope that you've enjoyed. Again, I'm going to have links as far as I know what they are down below. I don't remember specifically in most cases what came from what store, so I'll just have the different stores that I use linked down below. They're my favorite sources. I don't use Marker Pop as much, but Scrapbook Pal and Hallmark Scrapbook, I'm ordering from both of them all the time. I love them. They both have fantastic customer service. You won't be sorry with spending some money with them. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed. Leave any questions down below, and I will talk to you later. Bye!